Good afternoon, everyone. I want to welcome everyone to the public hearing on amendments to the employment-related daycare rule on late payments and rate increases. We're really looking forward to hearing your feedback, comments, and ideas. Since this is a listening session for public comment, we will not be answering questions during the hearing. If you have questions, you can send them to me, Chris O'Grady, at Chris, CRYS, .O'Grady, OGRADY, at delc.oregon.gov, and we will follow up with you. We are recording tonight's public hearing for the public record. The Oregon Department of Early Learning and Care, or DELC, has initiated this rule change in response to House Bill 2468 in the 2023 session and the bargaining process with childcare provider unions. In October, a rulemaking advisory committee was convened to consider the draft language. Members of the RAC identified fiscal, equity, and operational impacts. This rule will be up for vote at the Early Learning Council meeting on December 6, 2023. If approved, the rule will be implemented on January 1st, 2024. DELC is responsible for administering the employment-related daycare program. The proposed amendment to this rule reflects the requirements of implementing House Bill 2468 that amended ORS, Oregon Revised Statutes 329A.500, and changes the collective bargaining agreements with the child care unions in Oregon. HB 2468 requires the agency to issue a 9% late payment fee to child care providers participating in the ERDC program if a provider payment is late. The 9% is based on the total payment amount that was issued late by the department. Additionally, the proposed rule amendments are necessary to implement payment rate increases for providers participating in the employment-related daycare program effective January 1st, 2024. The public comment period on the rules is open until November 29th at 5 p.m. If you have additional feedback that you didn't have a chance to share with us tonight, you can submit written public comment until 5 p.m. Pacific time on November 29th to chris.o'grady@delc.oregon.gov. We will post a summary of the comments and feedback that we've received on our website after the comment period ends. A recording of tonight's public hearing will also be posted on our website. Your comments and feedback will be considered as we draft the final revisions to the rules. I'll let you know when it is your turn to speak, and each person here to give public comment will have 3 minutes for their comments. I'll let you know when you have 1 minute left and when your 3 minutes is up. Again, we're very appreciative of you being here to offer feedback and are looking forward to hearing your comments. When I call your name, please state your name for the record and any organizational affiliation. If applicable, please also state the rule number that you're making public comment on. Okay, I see a number 503. If you are calling in by phone, do you have public comment tonight? And if you do, could I ask you to say what your name and affiliation or organization is? If you are trying to speak and you've called in, we cannot hear you. If you are calling in by phone, we still cannot hear you, but if you have access to the chat, you are more than welcome to put any public comment in the chat. The other attendees that we have tonight are Abby Strom and Scott Alto, who are employees at the Department of Early Learning and Care. Abby and Scott, do you have any public comment tonight?
This is Scott Alto. I do not have any public comment tonight. Thank you.
And this is Abby Strom, and I do not have any public comment. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we will wait until 4:20, just in case anyone else joins the call. And again, if you have joined by phone and are trying to give public comment, we have not been able to hear you, but we will stay online until 4:20. Sorry about that, in case anyone else joins the call. Thank you so much for those of you who were able to attend the public hearing this evening on the employment-related daycare program rule change for 414-175-0075. As we have not had any registered public comment and we have waited, we will now conclude the meeting. Thanks again all for joining and have a wonderful evening.